What's going on, guys? This is the next Mike Ike, and I'm coming back at you with a new video series. In this series, we're going to take a look at the game Valheim, or Valheim. Not 100% sure how to say that. Part of me wants to say Valheim. I do have some Nordic blood in me, and that just seems like the right way to say it. And probably all the people that are actually Nordic are laughing at me and saying I'm saying it wrong. But we're just going to go with Valheim as the name of the game. I've heard a lot of really good reviews about this game. I am into the survival type games. Two of my favorite games are Ark and Conan Exiles. Those are the games I spent a long time in. This one's a little bit different because it is more, well, not more, it is PvE focused. There is no PvP element to the game, at least right now. And it's supposed to be kind of a co-op type thing. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of friends that enjoy playing these type of games, so I'm going to be going solo in Valheim. I've heard people say you can do that, and it'll still be enjoyable. Now, I will say I have dipped into the game. I spent about an hour in the game kind of just getting the basic controls down so I didn't, look like a complete idiot as I play it. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to give you honest opinions when I'm playing these new games. I know this one's been out for a while, and it has an overwhelmingly positive review on Steam. So far, I am not impressed. I'll be honest, not impressed. Like I said, I've only put an hour into the game, and maybe part of the problem is because I'm playing solo. Honestly, guys, this really feels like I'm gonna be straight honest. I've played mobile games that seem to have a better feel than this game. The graphics are not up to snuff. Mobile games there's plenty of mobile games that are way better graphic-wise than this game. And then the controls are a little iffy too. Now, with that being said, I'm going to give this game a real go at it. Like I said, I've only played an hour at it, and, most people have said overwhelmingly positive. So, I'm going to give it a go, and I'm sure there's a lot of good stuff that I haven't seen that'll make me change my opinion on the game. But I'm just giving you my upfront opinion on the game. So, we'll start, and we'll make the character, and, right away, guys, I have the settings on, max. You can see, this is worse than mobile, guys. This is worse than mobile graphics. It really is. What is that? It looks like a mobile game, and I've seen mobile games with better graphics. So if this was a mobile game, I'd be like, okay, pass. Well, it's not. It's a computer game, guys. Come on. What is this? It's bad. So maybe they didn't really put any effort into this part, so I'm hoping there's other parts of the game that make up for it. But again, guys, I'm just going to give you my honest opinion straight up as we play, and this is where I am with this. A really interesting way to do hair, right? You do this hair tone bar, and then you put how blonde of that type of hair. It's really a weird way of doing this. The blondness, but whatever. Enter the name. Alright, so what you do is you create a character. Right? Then you start, and then you have to create a world. Every map is a procedural generated. So since I did play around, I already have a world, so we're going to just play on that one. You can join servers too. So far, I haven't really found any to join though. It's everything is in the community is password protected, so you have to know somebody to get on that. And then, friends, if you have any friends but that have servers, that's where you would do it. I guess probably the best way to do this is probably, I'm sure there's a Discord. Get on there. There's probably people advertising their servers if you want to try to play on somebody else's server. Would be the way to go there. But anyway, we're just gonna play on the server I've already created, and we'll start the game. There's gonna be a little intro. We can't skip, so we'll go through this. So obviously this game is based off of Nordic mythos. So it's going to talk about Odin and stuff here. If you guys want to go ahead and read that, I'll shut up for a second. Alright, so again, we can't skip this. We are getting carried into our world by what I believe is supposed to be a Valkyrie. Pretty interesting take on a Valkyrie here. Very crow-like, with, slight female features there. But for the most human female features. But for the most part, overall, mostly crow-like. Which is a very interesting take on Valkyries. Usually you see the Valkyrie take as more of, like a female angel or angelic female. So this is definitely more dark take on Valkyrie. Alright. So, come in, we're going to talk to this guy. He's going to kind of tell us a little bit. And basically he's saying they represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. So we're here, and to go to Valhalla, basically, there's going to be these bosses that we have to defeat. And that seems to be the basic, goal of this game, is to not just survive, but then you have to beat all of these bosses. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think this is supposed to be like an entry level one. And this will show you where said guy is. Alright. Be wary of the weather when the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina. Regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Okay. Got this guy coming up here again. Day 3, so it's day 3 of the world. Pick things up and I'll come back. Okay, so basically we have to pick things up. Now, one of the things I have noticed in this game is, so it doesn't seem like there's a level system. There seems to be a system where as you do things, let's see if we can go, yeah, as you use skills and stuff, you level them up. And so kind of like an Elder Scrolls type feel there, the old school, like Morrowind, right? Now this is interesting. Like I said, I did play on this world, and so I had actually started to build up here a little bit, and look, this is actually here, which is interesting. So that's interesting. It's treating me like I already own this. But it's showing that the other guy has it. So we're just going to pretend that this is not a thing, and we're not going to play here. So one of the things I've noticed around this game is there's a lot of abandoned stuff. You can actually repair it and fix it and kind of turn it into your own star. So the first thing we should be doing is picking up some rocks and sticks. Now the rocks were kind of hard to find when I was playing. There's a lot of stuff that looks like rocks that's actually flint. Here's some rocks here. That's another thing I didn't like about the game. You kind of like pick stuff up, and sometimes it just kind of like, it's almost like you have to double tap it to pick it up, which is kind of weird. So anyway, on the left you can see, let's see, down here is my health. It seems like food... I'm getting attacked. No. Alright. Combat so far seems really, really basic. Nothing too complex about the combat system so far. Doesn't mean there won't be later. What was I saying? Oh, one of the things I'm not a big fan of is like how it seems like you have to double. Man, these guys aren't gonna leave me alone. Really didn't want to end up in the water. Being wet's not fun. Oh, that's what I was doing, sorry. So yeah, down here you kind of have your health. You have food. The food seems more of like, you know, not a typical survival game where you have to eat food to survive. It seems more of like you have to eat food to, like, food gives you boosts. So you're gonna want to eat food, but it's not like you have a water and a health food bar that you're eating. Also, if you see down there that little yellow bar, that is the stamina bar. So when I'm running around, that is the stamina. We're just gonna run around and explore a little bit. Alright, here we go. Here's a branch. See, you hit the branch and then the branch turns to wood, and then you have to pick up the wood. It's a little weird. Man, these things are everywhere. Come on. You want it to go, let's go. Here we go, got some branches. And so, unlike some other survival games, you'll see when we do this, some of the stuff is actually kind of interesting. Like when you're chopping down a tree, you don't just like get wood from chopping a tree. You chop it down, it turns into lava. Then you have to chop that down, and then that turns into wood. You'll see when we finally get to it. All right, so here's what I was talking about. Like that looks like that's going to be stone, but it's not. It's flint. There's a stone. Flint. Alright, so we're just kind of traveling around here. Okay, we got these little things. I don't know if this thing's gonna attack me or not. Yeah, it looks mean. Oh! Okay. Seemed unnecessarily mean. The other one kind of ran away, though. Need to find some more stone. Looking at the map, okay, so that's where we start off. That's the first boss battle I think we're going to have to go fight, but from the sounds of it, we're going to really want to spend some time getting leveled up before we do that. We can find somewhere nice to build. So far, all the biomes that I've seen have been, well, this biome is the only biome I've seen, but it seems like very kind of dark and depressing. So, it's like, okay, here we go. This looks like a nice area to maybe build. So one of the things I think is kind of interesting, I wonder if we can eat the dandelions. Here we go. One of the things I've seen that's been kind of interesting is that you can get a hoe later on and use that to adjust the level of ground, which is obviously something you like. This is really hilly, you wouldn't want to try to build on it, but later on you can adjust that, which is kind of interesting. Man, weird. I don't want to die because this is a cool place. Let me eat this. No. I think there's some berries up here. We can eat those. So, they kind of look like they're going to be apples, but they're actually like raspberries, but they actually look like strawberries. Okay, go here. We will eat this. Okay, so that gives us, if you see it, it didn't heal us, but what it did do, see if you read it, it gives you, it boosts your HP essentially. So our HP normally is 25, this gives us 7 more, so that gives us a max of 32. And it gives us an additional 20 stamina too, which ours was 50, now it's 70, and that does give you some passive healing. Okay, so we will heal up a little bit here. Like I said, one of the things you can do in this game is you can build off of existing things. So it looked like there was, well, down here there's like a little farm area that was being built up. I thought I saw something over here. Maybe I was just, nah, here we go. In here. Okay. So yeah, we got this little hovel here, and I think this is where we're gonna build this up. Oh, it's already got a chest too. Is there anything in it? Yeah. Cool. Got some amber and some arrows. Anyway, I think we're gonna make this our starting little home here. So now to do that, we should probably start getting on this. So we're gonna craft ourselves a stone axe. So the hammer is how you build stuff. So we're gonna get the hammer. Put the hammer over here. Okay, and we're gonna go chop down some trees. I'll show you guys how that works. So one of the first things we're gonna have to build is a workbench, but for now, we're just gonna chop down some trees. Now, as you can see, this will show you what I was talking about. We'll do damage to this tree, and then eventually this tree is going to fall over. And it's going to fall over as... Gosh, it gets pretty ridiculous. There you go! It fell over as that gigantic log. Okay. Okay. And then you have to chop up the log. Usually they split into like 2 logs. Oh, there it goes. Now it's split into 2 logs. Now we gotta continue chopping this log up some more. Let our stamina go back up. And then finally it turns into wood. Now we did get 10 wood from that. But man, is that a process. Gotta chop down the tree into a log, split the log into 2 logs, and then chop up both of those logs up, and you net yourself 20 wood. Now you can take little guys like this and just chop it up and get a couple of wood too. Gotta watch out for these. So the axe, you can use as a weapon. These guys give off resin. So you can do this if you don't feel like dealing with all the nonsense. Now, one thing I didn't see in my initial playthrough was I never got to a pickaxe. So I don't know exactly. I'm sure there is a pickaxe here, guys. I just haven't got to the point where I can figure out how to use it easily. Or, sorry, unlock it and then use it. So harvesting stone has been a problem for me early on. So here we go. It's gonna fall down. Sometimes these, oh look, alright. Oh my goodness. So sometimes this stuff like knocks other stuff down. Oh look, there's... Yeah, this gets out of hand pretty quick. It's interesting. I will say it's interesting. There is a little bit of a charm to it. It is... This part of it is kind of growing on me, but it's very kind of chaotic, though. As opposed to how the normal games do this. Now, I could be wrong on this, but so far I haven't actually seen any kind of, like, weight limit. So I don't know if that's a thing in this game or not. So, even though this tree fell down, it's too hard, we can't, this particular log we can't chop down. Alright, anyway, we got some stuff there. We got some feathers. Must have fallen on a bird and killed the bird. So... what we're going to do is we're going to get this out, and then you left click, and this is where you can find stuff to build now. It says I need a workbench, so I need to build a workbench. The workbench, we're going to just slam right there. Now that we have the workbench, we can build actual stuff. And these will click over. So you can get this built now back in this corner. Yeah, it'll let us build here. Now, as you can see, one of the interesting things is we'll put this away real quick. One of the interesting things is you can go to repair, and you see how it has like the little yellow bar there? That's actually health. And so we can repair this place up and get it looking fresh. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this all fixed up. This floor that's a little beat up, we're gonna get it all repaired and looking good. We're gonna patch the little holes, because obviously we've got some holes here. Now, one of the things I noticed when I was repairing is that it doesn't seem to use any materials, which is interesting. Get this all repaired. We can even repair that up. Okay, got all that. Now there is an empty spot there. One of the things I haven't figured out yet is how to delete stuff. So that's going to be something that I'm probably going to have to look up, because it didn't seem fairly obvious up front. Okay. Alright. So I think for the most part, we've got this stuff fixed up now. Now obviously we have a little issue here. So it looks like for that, we use the thatch roof. Maybe not. Well, that isn't a thatch roof. Now we could put that there. What is it? It's not a thatch roof. Is it just a wood wall? No. That looks like a thatch roof. So we've just got to figure this out. 26-degree thatch roof? That's what it is. There we go. So get that built up. Okay. And then there looks like there was this, which we've got a little empty spot up here where that can go. this spot. So this is what I mean. The building system is a little clunky. It's a little clunky. I guess we have to go with a half wall here. Will it even let me? There we go. Make sure this stuff is all where it needs to be. That little spot might be a little different. There we go. So we got this house back together. And the next thing we've got to get built is a bed, so a spawning point here. So this little building looks like a church. Now let's see. Furniture. A bed. We have enough to build that. Just gotta put this away for a second, come in here, and then we can throw our bed down. Which will give us spot to respawn. And it's unclaimed, and now it's claimed by us. So there we go. So in the workbench, we can get a flint axe, which is an upgrade over this. Now, one of the things I haven't figured out is how to, like, get rid of stuff. So, because, like, I could just throw this, but then it just sits there forever. So it looks like you could also, like, upgrade these, which is cool. Gives you a little bit of an increase there. You gotta get some leather scraps to do that. Also, I haven't figured out how to repair stuff. It'd be nice if I can move this, but it doesn't seem like I can. We're gonna put some of this stuff in here now that this is kind of ours. Wearing this. Put that in there for now. Oh, you do have. Okay, there's your weight. But it's more of like how much stuff. It doesn't really matter. Or does it? Okay, so there is a little bit of a weight thing here. But it seems like you have a pretty decent amount of weight. One of the other things we can craft, that we're going to want to craft, is a little fire pit when we can. We don't have enough stone to do that yet. Okay. Get this out. Now, the one time I was out here at night, I ran into a skeleton, and the skeleton kicked my butt. Absolutely kicked my butt. So, gonna have to be careful of what's around us. Make sure we don't run into any skeletons. And again, we're looking for stone. I gotta figure this pickaxe thing out, because we're gonna need a pickaxe. There's all these stones around here, but we can't do anything with them. Had a little prompt there, trying to figure out what that was. So these stumps you can hit, and you'll get wood. Not a lot of wood. There was a little creature down here, but he disappeared. Saw us chop that stump and was like, no. So you can see, I can hit this. It doesn't say it's too hard, but it does 0 damage, so not getting anywhere with that. So it looks like this was like a farm somebody was trying to set up. Definitely something we can look at some point. So maybe getting that fixed up. Just getting a nice farm. Ooh, nice. Boar meat, did we pick up any, okay, so we only got boar meat. We didn't get any of the leather. We'll eat that. So we got some logs here. We can chop these up, so might as well. Clear up some space. Keep an eye on that dude. See if he wants some. Get some resin from him. This is a big open area, really. Don't know where the music went. It's kind of eerie now that there isn't any music. It's almost like a little like attempt at like a Stonehenge thing or something here. It's kind of creepy. Let my stamina come back up. I'm just gonna keep grabbing wood right now. Can't chop that. Keep looking for stones I can pick up. Keep chalking up some logs. Okay. So there's another like abandoned house up here. Go check this out. Okay. Got some stones. It looks like an old campsite or something. Ooh. Got poisoned by something there. Don't know what poisoned us there. Interesting. Come on, man. Alright, so far, like, one of the big early game stumbling points, unless I'm missing something, which I very well could be, seems to be finding stone. You can chop this stuff down, which is interesting because it seems to me that the only way to, so far that I've seen, to delete stuff is actually like destroy it, even stuff you put down. Now again, this could be completely wrong. There could be a very easy way to do this, but I have not figured that out yet. So you hear the flies there, and then I got poisoned again, so I kind of wish I knew what was poisoning me. Like, nothing about this looks different. Okay, so we got logs there. Interesting. Really don't want to get poisoned again. I have no idea what's poisoning me over here. There it is again. I might die from that. Yeah. Huh. So I'll spawn back. In my little house, because we got the bed set up. This guy's gonna laugh at me for dying. Each time you're struck down, you forget a small part of your abilities and drop your belongings at the site of the accident. If you wish you were home by now, I'd recommend building a bed. So basically, you lose a little bit of experience. I believe it did say that that doesn't happen like early. There's the boar, which really stinks because we'd love to get a boar killed right now. We're not going to win a boar battle with our fists. So. There's our body. Get all our stuff back, and there's the boar. Let's go. Where are you? Hopefully get some leather this time. Yeah, okay, got some leather scraps there. Corpse run. I don't know if that makes us faster or slower. Put our clothes back on for now. Yeah, really no idea how to repair stuff. Keep exploring. Hopefully run into some more stones that we can pick up. There we go, there's a couple. So just like Temtem guys, if you guys have been following me playing Temtem, I'm trying not to look up stuff about this game. You know, I kind of want to just learn it as I go. So there's going to be some stuff that, you know, maybe seems fairly obvious to you guys that either you looked up or you just know from playing the game that, you know, might be frustrating for you because you're like, oh gosh, this is so easy. You get the pickaxe by doing this and this. Or the pick. I keep saying pickaxe, just pick. And, you know, for me, I haven't looked it up, so I'm kind of just playing this game for face value. I haven't really watched any videos about it. You know, I heard the hype from it from other people, but personally, I've just been, you know, not spoiling the game for me. So, sorry if some of the stuff I'm doing doesn't make sense or is fairly obvious. You guys are getting frustrated. It's just going to be part of this journey as I learn it, and I'm going to attempt not to look up stuff. Now, that doesn't mean I won't. If I really get stuck, look, ooh, there's something over here. Oh, there's. Are those all boar? Yeah, we gotta be careful. We can't take that many boar. We would like to take on like one of these guys though. A couple of these guys, one at a time maybe. There's a glowing stone there. I don't know if that's what these guys are all protecting. Look at them all. Let's go, boar. Come on. They hit pretty hard, as you can see. But we really need some leather scraps, so as many of these as I can kill, I want to. Only got boar meat there. Where you going? Okay. Sweet. Let's go check out what this is about. This land is hard. Huh. Okay, so it sounds like you might be able to like tame some of these animals, which is cool. I guess I kind of should have expected that in this type of. Uh-oh. Eek! this type of game. I doubt there's like riding though. This guy's on fire. Perfect. Okay. Got some more raspberries here. Some stones again, which we need. And then up here's where we kept getting poisoned. I kind of just want to see, maybe, it just looks like a stump. I'm trying to see what was poisoning us up here. Oh, okay, there's a beehive there. Look at that. Oh, okay. There's a little beehive. That's what was getting us, the beehive. It wasn't poison. It showed up as poison, but that's what it was. It was a little beehive. Can you interact with the beehive? No. You just get hurt. Probably can break it, though. So, that'll be something we look at after we try not to die. Alright, it seems like a relatively nice place that we've picked out, so I should probably start eating some of these berries I have. See what else we can get built up. Now, I have no idea what to do with that. I tried putting it on the fire in my first little test playthrough, and that did not work, so not really sure what to do there with that. Come back, don't run. You wanted to start this fight. Okay. We'll get into our house here. See what we can do. So you can see, like, doesn't seem to be a way to repair this, which kind of stinks. And then you throw it on the ground and it'll sit there forever, which I'm not a fan of. So we can start making the hoe, which will help us flatten stuff out if we want. Can we upgrade? We don't have the flint. That's easy though. We could go find the flint. We can get some pants finally. But what we really want to save up for, I think, is a bow. So what do I need for the bow? We need some more leather for the bow. So we'll save for now. No. It looks like max stack is. Okay. So we need some flint, and we need to find some more boar to kill. Also I do want to go mess with that that beehive. See if we can't chop that beehive down. Oh, here's a boar, perfect. Hopefully this will give us some scraps. Oh, there's a couple in here. Nice. Alright, we got some scraps there. Where are we? We are at 9, we need a 10 for the arrow. Got some more berries down here. This seems to be the easy early game food, so we're gonna make sure we're picking this. These deer seem really hard to take out early, so part of why I want the bow and arrow, because I think the bow and arrow probably helps us deal with the deer. And maybe the deer will give us a little bit more scrap-wise. Plus we can kill some birds, too. Alright, let's go see if we can chop this, this dang beehive down. There we go. We got it, too. These things come out of nowhere. Look, there's like another little farm thing down there. There's a lot of like abandoned stuff in this world, which is interesting. Kind of makes the world seem even more lonely though. Like you're the only one here. You know, I guess that's why it's probably a little more fun with co-op, because it just seems less lonely. I stopped playing like most single-player games altogether in all sorts of gaming that I do, just because it felt like the worlds just felt so lonely after you played with real people. I know real people can be buttholes and trolls and stuff, but even those guys, yes, even you trolls, you know, at least make the world feel alive, which a lot of like single player games just don't have that feeling anymore for me. Even ones with like vibrant RPGs with like really good storylines and NPCs just doesn't have the same feeling. So I, in general, have just really stopped playing single player games. So who knows, guys? Maybe if I enjoy this game enough and, you know, get enough people watching my channel, if you guys want to start like you know, a server on here, maybe we can do that, and you know, maybe I'll play with some of my viewers and stuff, which would be cool. And then maybe the world won't seem so lonely, because right now it feels like a completely abandoned world. There's so much signs of a civilization or people that used to live and work off this land, and there's nobody, there's no NPCs or anything, just a annoying talking crow every once in a while. And even he doesn't hang out with us. This does seem like the natural place to like... I was kind of curious what that was. It's like just stone. Yeah, even the annoying crow doesn't like to hang out with us. This does seem like a really cool place to start off. You got a nice little lake here. The field gives you a nice wide open spot to build up. So I think we did pick a decent first place to build. Let's see what this has to say. Can't even let me read in peace, man. Alright, so that one didn't really teach us anything, kind of just told us. Here we go. Come on. Oof, hit hard. Yes, alright, so we got the scraps at least now. So, what that will allow us to do is go build a bow. We also got a lot of flint and stuff over here, so that's good. Yeah, this seems like a really nice place to start. What on earth is this? berries again. Always gonna pick these berries right now because they seem to be the main food. I did in my like little 1 hour pre-play session find that you can pick mushrooms too, and the mushrooms will help you out as well. It actually looked like the mushrooms. Oh, dang! The boar's a little. Hey, hey, come back! Come on! Dang, hitting hard. When that stuff blows up, it always scares me. I'm always like, I'm gonna get damaged. Yeah, anyway, there was some mushrooms, and the mushrooms actually seemed like they were a little bit better. Alright, back home. We do want to get a crude bow built. Alright, now we got that. We can get some wood arrows built. Okay, to put them on there. Okay. Looks like we're gonna need some more chests too. Ooh, those are different arrows. Okay, let's see. See how this works. Okay. Let's go try to hunt a deer. Or kill a bird or something. Maybe next time that damn crow shows up, we can shoot him. One of them water creatures. That's not really what we want to shoot. Oh, here's a mushroom. Oh. And by mushroom I mean stone. Okay, seems to be a couple of these. Apparently you can't shoot stuff in the water. There's a boar over there. Let's. Okay, so you gotta get used to the arc on this. Just fine, that's realistic. Oh, I don't have any stamina. I'm like, what's going on here? Eat! It's like now I got this bow and all these deer disappeared. There's got to be a way to cook this this boar meat. I just got to figure that out. Let's see, here we go. Totally whiffed on that. And now he's away. Okay. There we go. Nice. Shredded that guy up. Got some leather. How many of these do we have left? Oh, we still got 12 arrows. We do want to go find a deer. I feel like deer probably are a little harder to kill, but they also are a much bigger target. so hopefully a little easier. Oh, there's a deer. I've got no stamina. Not even close. Oof. Oh, got him. Nice. What do we get from all that? Getting dark out again. Let's see what we got. So we got deer hide, okay. One of the things that did pop up said we could build a tannery. Okay, so we can build a raft now. We've got plenty of resin. We can build a beehive, tanning bench, tanning rack, chopping block. Workbench improvement? Okay, not sure. A cooking station, maybe that's what we need. Instead of a fire, maybe we need a cooking station. Throw that right there. You need to okay. So then I need to build a fire under this. Nope, won't let me. Oh, it won't let you build that in here. Beautiful. Alright, so oh, I'm almost dead. Okay. Okay. Now can I build? Yeah. Okay. Now let's see what I can do here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Cooked boar meat, nice. Now let's look at the cooked boar meat. Now, gives us 7 health, where this gives us 30 health. And 20 minutes. so it's kind of like you eat in a queue there. Okay. Fair enough. Cook some meat tonight. I didn't look up, I don't know if you guys saw when I was out there, I didn't get a chance to look up before, or I didn't take the time to look up. Pretty cool looking up here, right? Seems like there's a gigantic tree that grows over the entire world. You know, pretty cool looking up there. Still think the overall graphics of this game, I guess they're maybe going for like some type of charm, but overall the overall graphics of this game are a real letdown so far for me. But, you know, that's just me. I will say, once I get involved in a game, graphics become less important to me, so I'm not really going to beat it up too much about it. Let's see, how much meat do we have? We got a lot of this boar meat. We're going to get this cooked up, and I have a feeling we're going to be able to also cook up the deer meat as well. Let's look at some of the other stuff that we can build now. So we got that. Building wise, looks like we can build a gate and stuff. Furniture, sitting log, chest. We're gonna have to build some more chests. Probably do with a torch as well. So while we do that, let's get a torch built up in here so we can... one of the things you can do, guys, is you can sleep till the next day. Now, I'm curious of how that works. If you are, oh no. I overcooked that, so I got coal instead. That's funny. Okay. Well, at least now we know how to get coal. I don't know. I'm sure you can use the coal to fuel stuff. We got some honey, too. I don't know how that works with multiplayer. Like, let's see if we can shoot this bird. Flew away. Yeah, I don't know how the sleeping works in multiplayer. Alright, what was it we were looking to make in here? We want to make a little torch. Get some light. Put one in the back corner here. Two, probably not. I don't have the requirements. Okay. Resin. Well, we can get resin. Wanted to build another chest. Maybe get this a little bit out of the way. The chests are overall relatively cheap, so we might actually just build a couple of these and get rid of this one, but no, I think we just turn that into coal. Yeah, doesn't take long to turn it into coal. Here we go. Oh, you can cook that tail. Wonder what the tail does for us. Alright guys, as soon as we get done cooking this, I think we'll call this the first episode. Still kind of have the same opinion I stated at the beginning of the game, or at the very beginning, so that hasn't really changed yet, but we haven't really gotten deep into this game yet, so as we get further into this game, we will, you know, figure out why everybody loves this game so much. I'm sure there is something here. So far, my opinion kind of remains the same. It's a little clunky. The graphics overall, not impressed at all with those. Honestly, I still think it really just looks like a mobile game. I've seen better looking mobile games, but we'll see. So there's got to be something here because people absolutely love this game. So. Okay, let's get rid of this. It's in a bad place. Dang, pretty beefy. There we go. Okay. Good here. Hit our own stuff. Okay. We'll make this chest real quick. Get a chest, and then we'll make another one of these over there so we're lit up. Then we'll put some of this stuff away. That'll stay there forever, I'm sure. Oh, it looks like this stuff actually stacks. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's good to know. This stuff actually stacks. So my health is up to 53. Now, I think as soon as the raspberry goes away, you're going to see my health go down. But that's good to know. And where's my stamina at? Yeah, my stamina went down. But if I take this and eat that, my health goes back up and my stamina goes back up. Yeah, so you can eat multiple things here. There you go. Okay, so that stacks all of that. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. My stamina's up again. Okay. So yeah, food seems really important. It's not like you'll die. Very interesting take on food, I will say that. You're not going to die if you don't have food up. If you're not eating food, but you are really limiting your stacks. Your stats are really limited if you don't use food. So, food obviously important in this game, very important. And with that, guys, here's where we're at right now. We turned this little hovel into our home for now. This little church-looking thing, right next to this little area out there. Maybe we'll clear that up and make a big base out there. And still kind of learning the game, learning you know, different things we have here, and keep working on this stuff, keep learning, and hopefully get a little better at the game and find out why everybody loves this game so much. with that, guys, we're going to call this an episode. Really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. If you could go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Tell me what you guys think of this game, and maybe don't spoil the game for me, but go ahead and leave me a comment of like, hey, this is why this game is so popular and why people love this game. And maybe I'm onto something where playing alone is kind of one of the reasons that I haven't found it as enjoyable as everybody seems to think it is. But with that, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. I am doing all sorts of games on here on this channel right now. I have a Tim series going on. I'm adding this game, Valheim, however you want to pronounce it. We'll probably continue with this game for a little bit. If you got other games that you're interested in, let me know, and maybe we'll also start looking at some of those games on the channel as well. But with that, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and thank you for watching.